Things are a little bit slow right now, but once we get some more skills and sockets under our belt, we can start to ramp it up. Ah! This is nice. Okay. So this spirit shield, you can see that it has only energy shield on it. It does not have armor or evasion. That means this is mostly for like pure intelligence builds, but it can also be for my build right now. It gives 13% increased spell damage and nice mana regeneration rate. So we're gonna equip that, even though it is a little less defensive than what I had before. Actually, it might not be. It's about the same, really. I got a little less mitigation, but I've got some energy shield to work with. What's this wand do? Oh wow, that's weird. I'm gonna be selling that. If you get a wand that has physical damage modifiers, that's not really the purpose of a wand. You might be able to make it work with a really weird build, but I think especially for solo self-found, you don't want to try weird stuff too much, at least not in the beginning. You want to go with the flow of what the game's equipment, whoa, these guys are tough. Oh, fire resistant. Oh boy. Okay, what's my options here? Do I have that other gem? Yes, I do. I'm gonna go ahead and put that lightning back in. That's a lot better. And my energy shield is keeping me up a lot better as I stand there in melee, so that's good. Okay, we'll have the lightning back in for a little bit. There we go. Let's see, a little more armor. You can see how my progress so far. This right here was my first skill point, extra life. My second was more life and more mana. My third is armor and maximum energy shield. So we're working on our defenses. What is this? Oh, I don't have a scroll of wisdom. I am so poor! Yeah, maybe I was a little bit unfair to the lightning skill here. Now that I can actually stand in melee without getting killed. Works pretty well. And I got that extra spell damage, so we are already seeing... Oop, can't let them surround me. Yes, we're already seeing some serious improvement here. Just drinking my flasks. Hey! In the early game, I like to have a lot of life flasks. But later on, you're going to start equipping more utility flasks that give you, like, just extra damage or extra armor. There we go. Do I have any... Oh, there's a portal scroll. Okay, I only have one. Don't really need those. I'll drop something. There we go, drop that. Pick up the medicine chest, quest item. As you can see, the color coding of the items is there's a lot of different configurations here, but bright green items like the one that I just picked up are usually quest items or really important things. Stuff that's just white with the dark background is just white items that could potentially be turned into good items with an orb of chance or whatever, but then you get the blue items, which are reasonable for early game, but what we really want is to get yellow items. But we need to make sure those yellow items are appropriate for the build we're going for. My build, I'm going for mostly intelligence, but some strength. And I'm going for spell damage. I'm going for energy shield. And I was going to do exsanguinate, but I'm thinking of, so the decision that I have to make is, do I want to build for physical spell damage, or do I want to build for elemental spell damage? I just might go elemental. But I'm unfamiliar with it. I'm familiar with the physical spell damage. But we might, see how it goes. Yeah, this skill's pretty good, actually. For right now, anyway. You want to try to progress through the early game fairly quickly. I mean, I know I'm probably going at a snail's pace here compared to the pros, but you get a lot of skills opening up in the early game as you complete the quests. I'll take that. Okay, so now I've got a choice of support gems. Let's see. Spell Cascade. No. Ruthless. Arcane Surge seems to be a nice choice. What it basically does is it counts how much mana you spend, and when you spend a certain amount of mana, it gives you a buff that gives you more damage and cast speed. I think I'll go ahead with that, and I will... Let's see here. I've got 2 sockets to work with. Oh, that's my fireball. Ah! On my spirit shield, I could put the lightning thing. So I'm going to take the lightning one out of my chest piece and put it in my shield. And then I can take this support gem that I just got, Arcane Surge, and put that in there. And now, as I cast the lightning spell, I will get Arcane Surge, which will give me more DPS. Okay. I need to sell some stuff. Yeah, I don't want that. Actually, I'll just put that in my gem stash. I think I'll put the Quicksilver flask. I've got this flask that gives me more movement speed. So, since my movement speed is kind of low now, I will equip that so that if I need to, I can run away. I want to put the circlet in my stash for now. I want to identify that later, because that may be useful for me right now. But I'll sell this hatchet. What do I do with the rest of these flasks? I think I'll sell those. I don't see myself needing them. And I might be able to identify that circlet now because I think I have the scroll. Nope. Wow. Huh? I do have the scrolls. Oh, I guess I gotta have them in the inventory. There we go. Ooh. Hey! Okay. That is better than what I have because the iron hat that I have is just nothing really. It's just got a little bit of armor. This has 9 energy shield, plus to maximum life, regenerate life. I love life regen. So yeah, I'm gonna wear that. Not the greatest choice because it has only energy shield and it does not have any armor rating. But hey, we're poor right now, so we gotta make do. Keep clicking on other people. Okay. Alright. No other quests right now. Do I have access to any more skill gems? Let's see. Huh. Oh, interesting. Skill gems tags. Take a look at this real quick. Support spell duration. I don't know if that's actually going to protect me. This infused channeling seems to be grants 10%. Oh, okay. So it would protect me against like lightning melee hits or lightning bolts. So I'm not really encountering that right now. I don't need that. Hmm. That's an interesting one. This will summon a phantasm when you hit things. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that just to see what it's like. I will take out the arcane surge for now. Wait, no, I won't. I'm gonna put. I'll put that back. So my lightning spell still has arcane surge, but I'm going to take my fireball and add the phantasm. I'll take out elemental proliferation because I'm not using it enough to proc those effects. Now I'll explain a little bit. Fire, lightning, and ice have a chance to do freeze, shock, and ignite. Freezing will, of course, slow them down and freeze them in place. Shocking makes them take more damage from, I believe, all sources. And ignite gives them a damage over time. So this gem right here, it gives whatever you put it on a better chance to proc any of those effects. So I don't really need that right now, because I'm not using Fireball enough to do that. So what I will do is I'll put Summon Phantasm support on my Fireball skill, so that there's a chance that I summon a minion. And we'll see how much help that can be.